Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 149. We're currently playing as Kaiser Anselm the Great of the Holy Roman Empire. He's the son of Kaiser Arnulf, who himself was the son of Kaiser Wilhelm III. And we're at war. We've got a war with the Chulanids for Tunis, and a war with, for Multan for Multan. We've won both these wars. We just wanted to wait until the end or the start of a new episode to start, taking them. So we're going to start with Multan. And we're just doing this to try and stop it from, crashing and ruining an entire episode. Okay, that's great. Let's deal with this place real quick. So, as usual, we're just assigning vassals to the secondary holdings. Some of these do, in fact, have barony level holdings. That's good, because it means we will be able to use them. And coincidentally, our supply limits in these three places have gone up to an appropriate amount. These two are still a little down, but that's because one is desert and one is mountains. You can just check that. Yeah, seems legit. Anyway, there's only one place. This is the only holding, Multan, which has actual barony bits in it. So let's grab the duchy. De jure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very good. And let's see who would make a good duke. Baldemar, you're pretty average. Kono, you're utterly shit. Baldemar it is. Congratulations, Baldemar, you are now the Duke of Multan. Very good, and he's got the vassal up here, Count Augustine, who honestly we should have made him the Duke, but well, fuck it, he'll be fine. He'll get over it. Now the other war. After we get rid of all of these messages. Tunis, please. Oh, come on. There we go. See, that one took a little bit more effort, and that's because there's a lot more stuff in Tunis to distribute. This is why we will never crusade again unless it is amazingly important and in the steppes. Just seriously. Anyway, this will be a lot easier to divvy up, and also this will let us take the Sultanate of Africa. Now, we really can't take that because it'll just become Gavelkind. And even though we are going to release the Sultanate of Africa, or the King of Africa, as a separate nation, I don't want to, I don't want to have to deal with Gavelkind in the meantime, because we're not releasing him immediately. We're waiting for the Mongols to show up and, so that we know that we can deal with them. Okay, so Tunis is obviously the capital of Tunisia. But let's just have a look at our counts. This guy's a pretty good count. So we'll give him Gabes. And let's just make the duchy title immediately. How's this guy, Frederick? You know what? You're not great, but I'm willing to give you a try. So you have Magyar. Nobody gets Kawan. There is a guy in, well, basically all of these places. Leopold, you're good, but you're not that good at diplomacy, so we'll keep him in mind. Dietmar, eh. Caspar, nope. Thomas, not bad. Ordolf, not great. So Thomas will be our Duke, but let's give Leopold the county of Majera. And then Thomas, where were you? There you were. The Duchy of Tunis, and he gets all the vassals and all that sort of rubbish. Very good, lads, very good. Okay, so now these guys can head down to this province here. I'm actually going to save them in Magia, just in case there's, you know, disease or something, because Gabe's supply limit will drop considerably. Right. Well, that's good. Let's just check up on our armies. Everybody is 14. Right, our truce with this fellow should have run out. It has! So we're going to be claiming the Isles for this fellow here. Yes? There was another claim that we had in there. For Agnes. Well, she absolutely loves us. Yeah, we'll declare for her and then have her be a vassal. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just checking out everybody's armies. This army needs to move the hell out. Back down to Nubia, I'd say. Because our Truce of Nubia should be running out in a few years. Yep. We have a claim on Kassala for one of our kings, but I don't want to press that because, you know, that would be divvying up different realms and all that sort of bullshit. Nubia is a massive problem for us. Okay, so that was the Doge's army. Lambert, you could use a leader in the center column. Good. Yep, that army's doing fine. And this army still requires knights. Well, we should have increased our retinue cap in the meantime. We definitely have. So we've gotten 3 more knight retinues. We needed 4. How close are we? Let's have a look. We're like 200 points off, so we're going to have to conquer a few more places before that happens. But before we do that, I wanted to point out something. You see, the Mongols are going to show up in Fergana, right? Like, that's just where they're going to show up. So I was kind of looking over it before I started recording, and I noticed that this province here has the hash marks on it. The province of Oshrusana, goddamn, has hash marks on it because it is currently occupied by the Shahdom of Persia, or the Korobadids. So, the Korobadids are at war with the Khivans. Here's that war. The Shah of the Korobadid Shahdom is attacking the Khivans and the Turkestanians for Samarkand, and the war is 87% in his favour. Where is Samarkand? This duchy here is Samarkand, including the province that the Mongols will show up in. So, if that war completes before the Mongols rock up, the Mongols, instead of declaring on Khiva, will declare on the Shahdom of Persia, but for Khiva, which means that they will only gain the lands which are de jure part of Khiva. In other words, Merv and Samarkand. I think that is significantly better than them taking the Kievan lands, which is Samarkand is part of Shridaria, Khiva, and I think Dagestan over there? No, not Dagestan. But just this bit here instead of this bit here. I can't help anybody out in this particular war. You know, I can't do it because it's between 2 different religions. But it's just an interesting note, sort of thing. We're just keeping our army over there just in case. Do we have a truce with this guy? I kind of feel like we might. Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's this bit as well. So we're going to send these guys up to Multan. And then probably attack Lahore or Gandhara. Somewhere where we have a decent supply limit would be good, so Lahore is probably the appropriate one for us. Anyway, we had a war in Scotland. My friend, I have come once again to take your shit. Then there is nothing you can do. Princess Ilsa has become of legal age. She has become a naive appeaser, which isn't great, but she's got pretty decent stats apart from that. Can I marry you to anybody? The Khan of Volga, Bulgaria. Yes. Yes, that would be exceptional. He's got a lot of political concerns about that. He shouldn't. You are my nephew, my friend. Send. But he'll accept because we're such a good alliance. Oh, we're still running at 1 speed. Yep, he accepts our suggestion. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Have lots of genius children, etc. Now, we have a ward slot free, so I am now going to educate my own child here. So, Mayor Ludolf of Donnerworth's opinion of us decreases because we're taking a ward away from him, but I literally don't care. Okay, 10% war score there. Let's just make this a quick. Thank you. Thank you, and the last one, thank you. Very nice. So that's 72% war score, even before we get up into Inskal itself. Will he give up? No. Idiot. And over here, our men are in position. So let's see. Where are the kingdoms in this area? Okay, so this is Punjab here. Yeah, let's try and take all of Punjab before. Let's do this on a sort of a kingdom by kingdom basis to avoid stringing ourselves out. There are a lot of kingdoms in the Indian area. So let's go for Lahore. 14th of October, that's about a month away, that's good. Castletown built in Kempton. So let's upgrade the walls. These guys made it. Excellent, I'm just going to kick one of those retinues over to the middle. So now all we have to do is, when we get enough retinue cap, just get one, join them up, and we'll have our 7th army ready and able to go. Okay. I was going to set up another trade thing in the Anata Duchy, so that's a while off. That'll probably be our next war with the Batids, unless we try and connect up our lands by taking the Bakar region, which we probably should do, because the supply limit for this one in particular is brutal. Alright, Lahore. You know what time it is. It's time for that wonderful thing that we call a holy war. Yes, raise up your troops. It can't help you. Patience is a virtue. Okay, Benedicta is patient. I'm completely fine with that. Patient is an amazing stat. Good. More opinion with the Pope. How is Scotland doing over here? Yeah, wonderful. Our troops are slowly heading up to Inskal. Do we have something there that he's actually besieging? No, somebody is besieging something. Valoy, what are you doing? I don't even know. Where's my army at? Okay, they're there. They're probably taking attrition in that province. Yep. But they'll be out of it soon enough. Good. Excuse me. Yep, so we're going to attack this place. Mainly because attacking into any of the others would cause us supply issues. And we're just seeing how much we can get on our sort of rolling blitzkrieg. Got a Hindu uprising in Sunda. It'll be down here. Yep, there it is. So this army can come down and crush it. However, I want them to get to that place and then attack down like that, so they're not attacking across a major river. Good. And this one. Thank you very much. How's our supply limits doing everywhere else? Okay, so this one's still only 17, but this one's gone up to 20. So we're going to attack up into Gujaratra. We might even be able to take out this army. Maybe. Jeez, getting a lot of messages here about inheritances. Nürnberg's castle infrastructure increased. Doesn't matter, we're already building stuff there. Excuse me. And we have some weak claims. It's King of Millennia. We're not going to declare war on him. And the guy in the Isles, which is fine because we're already at war with him. And in fact, our armies will get there in a day. There we are. Final phase of that war. You can't win, buddy. Just give it up. How are the Corobanids going in their war? 87%. Oh well. They'll win eventually. It's just whether they win before or after the Mongols. Presumably before. Nobody wins when the Mongols show up. Okay, looks like this battle is a victory for us. Yep, 0% war score somehow. Don't ask questions. It's because that little retinue, the little retinue from Dier is still following us around and I don't know why. It is massively irritating. Seems like they're gathering up and headed down to Shokart now. That's alright. I'll just take this place and then be right down with you boys. Church infrastructure in Aquileia increased. Now, was level 5 the important one? Nope. Level 6 we get the next level of a monastic school. Speaking of technology, how are we doing? Well, it's coming along. It appears that popular customs has increased to the level where we can't increase it anymore, and religious customs is doing a similar thing. Well, I don't want to say that our spy master is useless doing what he's doing, but it's not great, is it? Let's just see if there's anywhere else that we can put him where we could get stuff. Why does it let us go into La Mancha? Is that because of these guys, the Knights of Santiago? They don't have anything better than we do, right? So to compare, you just sort of... See, now we're on our capital provinces, and you can see where all of our barriers are. If we head down here, we can see the sort of difference. So, they've got tolerance and a little bit of religious customs over us. And trade practices. Okay, that's fine. Where else can we send him? Up there. What's that? Ah, the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. Well, let's see. Let's see. Also, are they Catholics? No, they're not Catholics, so we could legitimately declare war on them for, wow, a lot of stuff, huh? They won't take vassalization because, you know, reasons. You know what? We should really start taking some of this stuff because it does belong to us. Well, that's what our new army can do when they get up to speed. Anyway, let's have a little bit of a check around. How's India doing? India, you got anything better than us? Maybe down here in Sri Lanka? It's all tolerance and religious customs, which is fine, but, you know. Alright, I'll put him down here into, what is this? Kafasara. That'll do. How's that done for us? Yep, so we're increasing tolerance pretty quickly. We're increasing religious customs at about the same, and that's it. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. And we do have Chaplain researching religious stuff, which is helping there. Okay, great. Come on, buddy. Let's just keep attacking. We're getting plenty of conversions just from our guys being our guys. That being said, once once we've got like the best cultural tech in the world, then I can either continue to direct that particular, you know, conversion thing, or I can just have a guy sitting there with the Pope permanently. And we'll never ever, basically we'll be able to redirect our Chancellor to do other things. There we go, good. How are we doing? 75%? That's still a no, apparently. Wow. Impressive. Our army here is slowly moving into position to take on that revolt. This siege is just going to go as normal. I'm not going to push it or anything like that. Yeah, quite impressed that the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre has so much shit. So, yeah, where is he normally? He's got a place down in here. He's got a place up in here. And as well as that, he's actually a military order, so, you know, he's got stuff that he can rely upon. God, he's still got one over here in Belgrade? Wow. See, this is why secondary holding, like guys who hold secondary holdings, are really hard to work out where they are and what they're doing and all that sort of bullshit. I completely forgot about the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre simply because they're not, like, registered on anything. They're not part of any realm. They're just there. And they don't have a single holding. They've got several, so they look like they're an actual country. If you look on the ledger, excuse me, normally to find single, like, secondary holding places, I go and have a look at the, you know, who's got realm size of 1. The Brotherhood is a realm size of 10. They have 10 baronies around the place. They've got more holdings than Turkestan. It's a little irritating, but hey, it's just something you've got to deal with. Okay, let's just have a look around for universities we can spend money on. Kind of hoping that we've already spent up on most of these places. That would be good for me. Because then I won't have to spend any... there we go. So they get a little bit. Just going to check if there's anywhere else who has a... Okay, yep, so Steiermark at least has a university which could be funded. Okay, back over here. How are things doing? An assault on the barony or the Damar of Badar. Come on. %, and we kidnap someone. Excuse me. Can't ransom you back, so welcome to the Dungeon Entertainment Troupe. %, buddy. Come on. No? Alright, let's head on down here and try and beat up his army. We'll get there on the 9th of April. I doubt they'll move out. They're moving out, and they will actually move out. That's alright. I'll try chasing them down because Lahore here actually has a decent supply limit for us. truce is expiring with the Duke of Leinster. He must have... he was one of the kings of Ireland before we, dealt with that. And castle infrastructure in Passau has increased. Can't do anything with it. But we can get that university in Steiermark. And let's just check Aquileia. Yep, looking good. Looking very good with universities, I'm happy to say. The Kharibid War is 90% in favor of the Persians. Okay, he's moved, so let's just change our move. And we don't have him, but he's moving back down to shortcuts, so I feel if we do that, we'll catch him. This one's trying to kill somebody, and I don't think we can get her to end the plot because she doesn't like us, and she's not part of our stuff. She's part of the Knights of Santiago. Whatever. Okay, 7 days. Looks like we'll have it. Excuse me. Oh, and we must have had a fight. Yes, we certainly did. I completely missed that we fought the Hindu uprising. Yep, there's our battle. We did take the river crossing penalty, but, well... Is such a thing important at the moment? Come on. There we go. Wipeout. Complete victory. Come on. Thank you very much. Right, so let's click through all of these messages and then distribute our new lands. Now that was the Duchy of Lahore. Let's see if we can form the Duchy. Indeed we can. Wonderful. Where is the capital? Is it this place? Yep. No drama. Looks like there's plenty of baronies around the place. Oh, and building a temple there. Be done in a year. Good. Excuse me again. Just have a little bit of a rumble in my throat today. That's what she said. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so this place has a lot of, well, opportunities for good vassals. Stefan, you're terrible. Peter, you're average. Thomas? Yeah, good commander, bad everything else. Gottschalk? Shit. Matthias? Nope, not wonderful. And Herbert. Herbert's good at being... I think Herbert would actually make us a good duke. So what we'll do is find... We don't want him to have everything, so we'll just find others like Peter here. Peter can be the Count of Tregata, sorry. And I'll make Thomas the Count of Sakala. But then Herbert here can be the Duke of Lahore. Very good. And now, we don't have to press Holy Wars anymore. It is your claim, buddy. Yep, alright, well, they've gathered some men together, but it ain't gonna help them. And Kabar converted. Excuse me. Almost taken Finlagen. And when we do that, everything will be good. Oh hey, that's a pretty good assassination attempt. Let's get on that. You might be Catholic, but you're not German. We've got some battles that we'll just look at in a moment. So we've got the one... Oh yeah, wow. Jeez. And the other one's just down here. It's the rebellion one. Come on. There we go. Rebellion's over. Go home. Now, We could besiege this place, or we could march up here and destroy this army of mercenaries. We'll do that. Destroy us some mercenaries. He called in someone for battle. Well, war. That's no drama. They're next. The siege of Finlagen has been completed. Still a no. Alright, well, I'm going to sit here for the next 120 days or so and take... What was it? Iona? Yeah, the bishopric of Iona off you. Murder plot doesn't have enough plot percentage, so let's get the Baron of Christchurch involved. Still a no. Oh, you're a dick. What about this guy? Yes, there we go. Good man, good man. And... oh, why not this guy as well? Nope, still a no. I hate it when it does that. Oh, hey, money may cause these people to, you know, join your plot. Then you give them money and they don't. Yep. Okay, so it's 93%. Still a no, because we haven't taken any land off him, so let's grab some land off him. Oh, of note, we have just purchased our final knight retinue for this army here. So when they join up, they'll then be able to go on a little merry conquest throughout the realm. It'll be the tales of old yet again. And yeah, let's just let the time required to tick down here and assault. That's a victory, lad. Thank you very much. Okay, and so now the last bit of Lahore that is needed is this province over here. And yeah, we can literally only take one province off this guy. We can claim this place for this guy, which we're not going to do. We can have a holy war for this one up here, a holy war for this one down here, or just for de jure claim. De jure it is. Gujarata converted? Really? Already? This place up here. Nice. Good stuff. Let's get that Catholicism nice and spread out. Jeez, somebody paid money for mercenaries. We may just head up north. Ah, good. Somebody has finally realized their position and given up, and now that's actually part of our realm. Ah, she's a vassal. Ah, right, because... now why that happened, this is a little tricky. She didn't hold anything within the realm that meant that the title should have, you know, become our vassalship thing. But, let's use Ireland as an example. It'll be a lot easier with an example. So we see here, this guy. Pretend that the Count Gotzello, was not our vassal. Because I am the de jure liege, well, not the de jure liege of Connacht, but I was the de jure liege of the Isles because I'm King of Scotland. Because of that, that's why we now own all of Scotland. Good on us. We are exceptional. And now if we could get rid of the King of Ireland, that would be even better. 109% is just so low. Oh well. Back to the war. Oh, speaking of war. Army is complete. Knights of Santiago. Not Knights of Santiago, but Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. Sepulchre, whatever. You have this place here that I would like. Seems you have a lot of other places that I would like as well, so I'm just going to basically ravage through them. I wonder how assassinatable this guy is. Oh, it's 250 gold a pop, so probably not very. So yes, he has those two provinces, that one there. He's got one bit over there, bit in there. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, doesn't he? Oh, and one up here as well. Well, you guys can two up here as well. Basically anywhere the orthodoxy was. Nubia. 2 years. Okay, that's fine. That's alright, Nubia. It's very tempting to try and form the Empire of Abyssinia. Pretty sure we could do that. That's not on the list. Really? Oh, well, Empire titles are a bit harder to create. Yeah, we're 75% of the way there. We need to be 80%. Yeah, which is basically another one province. I'm still not going to create that because we're going to be giving that away and we want to take it legit. That is going to be difficult. We're just going to have to deal with it. But I did notice that we can create the Kingdom of Punjab. So let's do that. We now have a King of Punjab. Excellent. Now they obviously will not swear vassal, ship to me, but I don't care. It gives me de jure claims that aren't just war or holy war. My son Golak is modest and humble, never showing off. That's fine. He can stay humble. And I'm just going to beat my way through the rest of this. See if I can do this without fighting that army. Though, if I have to fight the army, I will fight the army. Plus opinion of the Pope. It's good. There's a rebellion in Poitiers, which is all the way over here. Are you serious? This army here can walk. God, I'm going to be glad to be done with Britannia at some point so that I can just not deal with them. I wonder how much longer I have to go till I usurp Ireland. Another 2 provinces? Yeah, another 2 provinces and I'll get it. So maybe if we can grab the Duchy of Connaught. Yeah, that'll be good because we could just make a claim on that and then splinter Ireland. That'll work. Good plan, Subby. Good plan. Wonder if we can get that done today. Well, we're going to have to wait for that truce to expire, or, the king to expire. Which is kind of the same thing, to be quite honest. Thank you. Magia converted. Just attack through these places, guys. We're not concerned. We're already at 80%. That's pretty damned exceptional. 94%. Come on, guy. Nope, alright. Your army then, let's have it. Unless you'd like to move them out. Another Hindu uprising, this time all the way over there. Ugh, we have terribles. Okay, so if I come along there, we actually won't take any losses because these places all have 21,000 supply limit for us. So around there and then up to there like that. This is fine. They're moving out, that's good. I want them to move out because then I can have a very quick siege here. Got a murder plot on the King of Ireland. Excuse me. Okay, they've moved out, that's great. That's what I wanted to see. And now they're going to try to move in here and take these places back. But they're not going to have enough time. Because in 4 days, and counting, I'll get my assault on. I succeeded with the plot. My involvement is now public knowledge. That's fine. It only really pisses off the Pope. And we've got the Pope. And we also have that province. So now let's send our men to Gujarat. Gujaratra. And this army is going to there. That'll be fine. That way I can attack into Nagra at the same time. And we'll be attacking for Haritanaka, because that puts us in contact with these places here. Somewhat. Anyway, the King of Ireland was dead. So, Pope, I'd like a claim on Connacht. Because, well, the current reasons for war, not that great. I mean, there's a county, we can get the county of... We have a county claim on Christchurch anyway. For, I presume, this place, yep. And I don't think we had anything else which was really all that great. We've got a claim on Ireland itself, we're not going for that. Claim on the Duchy of Tara, but for someone where it doesn't matter. Claim on Connacht, which we'd get, but it would only give us the province, like the county, not the duchy, and we want the duchy. Oh, come on, get rid of all of these. Maybe we should have gone for 2 separate county claims. Thank you, Pope. So let's just check this out. If we claim Connacht, we will gain the Duchy of Connacht, and that means only this place. Alright. So now we need to actually get the counter claim. So I'm sorry about this, Pope, but we're going to be pissing you off a little bit. So we're going to try and take Connacht and Breffni. That'll give us the de jure area of Connacht, which should give us enough to usurp the Kingdom of Ireland, which I believe was elective. Yes, it was. I have no idea what their crown authority is, but we'll find out. So if we press all, that should give us both places. Let's do that. There's the Irish army coming up at us. Looks like they're trying to gather in Vermont. Or in Desmond for some reason. We'll see. You. We have a truce with you. But we also could murder you quite easily. Wow. Castle walls in Eppenstein. Let's have the training grounds. Just assault through a few of these places. Thank you, and up to there. I've inherited the Duchy of Kerman and so on. Which are these places over here. I do not wish to have these places. So let me see. We didn't inherit a barony or anything, did we? No, looks like they gave all those away. Are you German? You're German, you're Catholic, but you're not that great. You, Lothair. Ah, good, you'll do. Grats, buddy, you're the Duke of Kerman. And suddenly I have this retinue here, which is a knight retinue. But I don't want them, so I'm going to tell them to piss off. These guys could also use a new leader. Excuse me. Fucking peasants. My army is moving so slowly. Ah, it doesn't matter, they'll get there in time. Okay, 9th of January. Do we have an interception? We do. Good. Looks like that guy's going to be in a bit of trouble with a carriage. We may not have an interception because these guys are slowly speeding up. Or they've, moved a little. But no, we actually do have an intercept. No, we don't. Fuck you. How about now? 10th, 7th. Not really. Oh well, whatever. Let's just proceed to his place while we're here. Nice, quick and easy. Looks like improved keeps in Aquileia advanced. Or improved, as it were. Castle walls. A lot of sieges. Ah. Well, that explains where the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre have put all their troops. You guys move over there. You guys are still making your moves, that's all good. Murder plot's going against this guy. Any moment now, guys. Okay, we had a nice little battle there complete. Ah, good. Should get the message now. There we go. And nobody knows. Shame. It was such a nice carriage. So, buddy, pal, yeah, I kind of... I'm gonna have a holy war for your place because I don't want you owning it. That a rut, more opinion of the Pope. Ah, so this is good. These mercenaries that have hired again, we're going to utterly destroy them. There we go. Zikri heresy appeared in Shagai. That's fine. I'm not terribly concerned about the Zikri. Okay, battle complete. They're running away. We're not going to chase them. We're just going to occupy the place. You know, like Wall Street. Although we already have a 100% score. Great. Assign those places out. Now, if I'm right, yeah, that's part of Gandhara, which we don't own anything else in. So, what we're going to do is find ourselves a male, Catholic, German, adult, non-ruling, non-imprisoned youngster. You would be good, but you don't have much chance of, like, getting more dudes. Rudgar! I'm good to the Conradinas, to be honest. Really good to them. Congratulations, you are now the Count of that place. Now, I believe that we can operate a fairly interesting... Ah, Socotra converted. This place down here. Good. Wow, we've almost gotten the entire Arabian Peninsula, just this one province. Yeah, just duck 'em. Nice, I like that. We're doing well. Oh, looks like the rebels are being dealt with by the local authorities. Back to Madja. And how are we doing up here? Ah, good. That little rebellion is over. Good, good. We are going to have to deal with a lot of jungle. Jungle is really irritating to manage. Ah, these guys lost a unit. Sort of a unit, though. Something's gone wrong with our allocation of knights. These guys have too many. So let's find a knight retinue and shift it across like that. That's better. So what are we missing? Shock. We're missing a shock retinue. Well, I guess somebody's got a big trip in front of him. Right. Well, we obviously want to, take Bergaya here. I'm gonna have to play as an Indian at some point. So this whole place. Now the problem here... Oh no, the problem has been alleviated by a war declaration. The supply limit is not absurd. We should raise troops out of this one at least. Ah, we're good. Yep, there is troops. This is fine, we'll just attack through this entire province. Before seeing if we can just destroy the Irish armies. And there's a rebellion in Blois, which is over here. Ugh. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like the locals can really deal with that. Bloody hell. Oh well, maybe I'll have the Irish question fixed up in a few moments. Yep, wonderful. So that's only given us 24%, so let's go and beat up that army. Apparently the Irish army is very good at moving. Okay, so bugger it. Let's just head back up here and take some of these places. Let's head to Connacht and take it. Yeah. Okay. The Knights are going... The Brotherhood, sorry, are going to take Rhodes. That's not an issue for me. Good, we've taken that place. Head on back down there where you should be. And this army needs to head to somewhere with boats. Nope. Excuse me. This battle's going quite nicely despite the hills. There we go. That gave us about 44%. Okay, buddy. Holy war time for you too. Supply limits rose a little bit, but not too much. Siege Vera's victory. Head on over there to besiege this place, which should fall very easily. Castle infrastructure in Znojmo up. Castle town bed. We could really use a bit more money. Excuse me. Looks like the Irish are fighting the, well, forces of Brittany and East Anglia, who are losing, but, you know, YOLO? YOLO really be the right thing to say there? Is YOLO ever the right thing to say? Probably not. Okay, siege victory there, that's great. Just keep on punching through. Oh, looks like the Indians called on more Indians. Something increased and we're not sure what, so I'll just leave that alone for the moment. Okay, assault. Yep, and this place up here, successfully assaulted. This place down here, successfully assaulted. We're just going to keep on assaulting. Do what we can. This place up here, yep, we're sort of diving between different parts of the realm, as it were. Good, keep assaulting it. Very good, very good. Yeah, now go into that one. We've got a nice supply limit, we might as well use it. Yep, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are going to have to end this episode fairly shortly though. So let's just try and press these wars a little bit better. These damned rebels. Well, what I'll do, I'll assault this place. Great. And then send my armies... Well, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? This guy. Ah, he still won't accept. Bizarre. Well, now at least we occupy that particular place, so we should be getting ticking war score. So let's send this army over to deal with these rebels. Where is he going? Dublin now? To Breffni. I'd accept if I were you, Ireland. I mean, it's not going to work out well for you either way, but I would totally accept if I were you. I wouldn't actually accept if I were him. 22nd of June. Can we make it? We might be able to make it this time. Ah, we had a battle down here. It went well for us. Holy shit, 19,000? Okay, our army commanders are pretty good though. Yep. I wish I could do better than Berard though. Can I do better than Berard? Leading troops in Don Potage, that's fine. And Theodoric. Aswan. Well, the Aswan guys aren't really doing anything. So yeah, let's allocate. Okay, and they should be crossing a river to get to us, right? Yep. And it's into plains. I'm not going to assault. We have more numbers. I'm confident. Let's just get our guys in Aswan and give them an actual leader again, though. I am quietly confident about this. Let's see how this battle plays out, and then we'll end the episode. So they're going to get here on the 23rd of June. We're not going to be able to move our guys into assist. But let's see. I'm kind of surprised they've got so many dudes, but it looks like they've raised up mercenaries because they've got a captain there and a holy order, which is where the Grandmaster is from. Right. We outclass this guy, we outnumber this guy slightly. We outclass this guy, we outnumber him slightly, and we outclass this guy and outnumber him slightly. The middle is the only sort of up in the air sort of thing. These guys aren't reinforcing them, and they're attacking across a river. We should have this. If these guys came in and joined in, we'd be toast. But we're not, because they're going up to Delhi for some reason. Ah, good. Siege victory up there. I'll keep at it. Yeah, so we've definitely won this little battle. This was a major battle. And now these guys are going to try and come in 7 days. Well, I hope they make it before the battle's over, because otherwise they might stop. So they made it in, just to get the shit beat out of them. This has been a long battle, a very big battle, but we successfully killed 21,333 men for a loss of 2,800. 74% war score, 213 prestige, 106 piety, 10 points. And we captured this fellow. He's not particularly wonderful. So, I'm going to leave that. We'll accept the end of that holy war at the start of next episode. We apparently gained a Zhang. I don't know what happened there. We'll give this guy control of Zhang because he should have control of it. Thank you. But yes, let's get rid of all of these messages just really quickly. So as usual, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be happy to respond to them as soon as I can. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and if you would enjoy seeing more of this sort of thing, well, hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, though, I have been Sub, you have been yourselves. Later.